But it's tractors are nice. They're fun. And then this style.
What's fun about them?
The
They're
design.
painful.
But the designs are nice now. And then, but again, these
They're
kids are
overrated,
doing.
Jerry.
I've seen the Shakari. I
Sha'Carri
saw her
Richardson.
stuff because here's this girl with she's not your traditional. Like the looks are not your traditional looks in terms of.
Explain.
Well,
break it down
because
for us. Well, I guess what do you think of the image of the pink hair? I feel like these artists, they always want something to do to kind of stand out.
Yeah.
So they do things like they dye their hair.
They definitely do. A lot of them now, Peruzzi, CK, all these guys, they paint their nails.
Yeah.
That's the new swag. So this is their fashion, is whatever makes them happy.
I guess they're just trying to push like the edge.
So I'm happy for it because growing up in a very conservative country like Nigeria, I think it's time these creatives are really showing like, look, we're outside the box. It's not only just by getting a tattoo or piercing. Like, if you want to get pink hair, man. If you want to paint your nails, paint your nails. If you want to have dreads. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Be comfortable in whatever you want to.
I get what you're saying. What I question is this
doesn't stop the creativity.
No, it doesn't stop it, and that's what I respect. At the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't really matter. My own thing is especially like the tattoo, right? And this isn't just Nigerian artists. Tattoos became a thing with this younger generation. It became like a thing. And it's not just artists getting it.
Fashion statement.
I go to the basketball court and you see these 15, 16, 14-year-olds all tatted up. And there was a time when tattoo used to be like, it wasn't everyone that got it. It was like you kind of had an edge to you when you got it.
You're an outcast.
Yeah, but now it's like everyone is getting it.
That's good. Man.
So I know I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it being acceptable. I'm just saying the reasoning behind why it's popular. It's almost like there's no... If everyone is dyeing their hair, then there's really nothing unique about it. You see what I'm saying? If everyone got tattoos from the arm, leg up, then there's really, really nothing really unique about it.
The beauty about it is Ruga dyes his hair pink. The other person dyes their hair purple, blue. The pretty boy deal will give you a basketball pattern or some skull pattern, some pattern on his hair. At the end of the day, they're not doing the same style. It's just, yes, your hair is dyed, but... it's different. Same thing with the tattoos. I guess so my question tattoo can be anything. You can have.
So my question would be, can you still have good music without going that route and having to do something to stand out?
Yeah, but
can you pull it off? I mean, look at Olamide. Olamide doesn't do anything.
Olamide has tattoos.
There was a time he used to dye his hair.
He even has tattoos. He has his piercing. I think Olamide might even have a nose piercing himself. If I'm not mistaken. But Olamide has tattoos. He has the piercing and he used to dye his hair at one point. But it's not, I don't think that's it. I don't think it's just, there used to be a time when footballers too, like I used to say when African footballers make it to Europe, they'll first braid their hair. But, it might just be a fashion, it's a fashion statement that it's just, I think the thing I like about it is just giving you the freedom to, you don't have to dye your hair or have a tattoo or piercings to be considered a superstar or celeb or whatever,
or to get the attention. Wait,
but they choose to. But
I'm questioning that.
Look at Tiwa Savage's tattoos, her arm tattoos. It's not really. I don't really like it actually.
I don't know what
it's. Like. Look at the sleeve she has. There's something weird about it, and it's just something about it that I don't know. Maybe it's the image itself of what it is. But sleeve tattoos are very. I like them. I would like to get a half sleeve at one point. So
have you ever had any tattoos?
No, but I want to get a half sleeve.
So you're gonna. So
just one time.
So one time, the first time you're gonna get a tattoo, you're gonna cover your whole arm.
Half
this
sleeve.
Guy, you're hilarious.
You're
hilarious.
But
that thing is painful. Though.
It is. That's what I heard.
That shit is painful as fuck.
So but one time, just half sleeve, knock it out. But it's tractors are nice. They're fun. And then this style.
What's fun about them?
The
They're
design,
painful.
But the designs are nice now. And then, but again, these kids are doing. Jerry. Look, they find their style. Rema came out with dreads, or was it? And he cut it, So, but again, it's just expressing yourself how you want to express yourself. So, if all of you want to dye your hair the same color,
I don't have anything against it. My own is I just don't feel like you need to be able to do that in order to stand out. But I find that these days. Our artists, and I'm not just talking about Afrobeat artists in general, they're always doing something new,
it's a
something
fashion
crazy.
Statement too.
Like look at Lil Uzi Uzi Vert, for instance.
And
Like
put
he
a diamond
went to
in
put a
his
diamond
because
in the middle of his head. It's just
$20
there are
million
just some
on a
things where it's just
diamond.
like, do you really need to do
It's
it?
not my money. It's not my forehead that's gonna have a diamond in there, making me look some type of way. But
Some other things happened this week. Recently there was I don't know if you heard about this Olympic athlete Shakari Richardson. Are you
I did.
Are you looking up? Are you looking forward to the Olympics? Starts July 23rd. You know, you're not really an Olympics person.
I'm looking forward to it, but I don't really like. I don't have any anticipations. Like I don't. I'm not following anybody. I've seen the Shakari. I saw her
Richardson.
stuff because here's this girl with she's not your traditional. Like the looks are not your traditional looks in terms of.
Explain.
Well,
Break it down
because
for us.
you look. So when I say traditional, and I like it, it's breaking the norm.
Yeah.
Like there's this norm that we've had for years, and even in the business world, look professional, look smart, look this, look that. I mean,
So you're saying she doesn't look professional?
not in their traditional terms. She looks
How
like her.
so?
She looks like who she is, and I like
No,
it.
how does she look?
Her
like who she
hair,
is?
her lashes, her nails.
It's all fake.
Yeah, but they don't run with it.
Oh, so you're saying that because she was
Like so, you get she's embracing that's who she is.
but that's not who she is.
So who is she?
When you say that's who she
Like
is,
as
you
in,
make it seem like that's her natural
take,
state.
no, but they take it off. But that's how she's. It's like
Oh, that's who she chooses to
chooses to.
present.
Do you understand? And
That- like
run with
that
that way. So
image.
it's like you can be. It's like a guy who goes into office with a full sleeve tattoo and where everyone's like, you have to be professional. You can't have tattoo. Sometimes things like that. It's like I choose to wear my lashes, my nails, and guess what? I'm fast as fuck. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, she's
that is breaking a
for
new
those
barrier.
wondering what we're talking about. I don't necessarily see her as anything new. There have been women that have done track that have weaves, long weaves.
And long nails
I've
and
seen that.
lashes and everything.
She seems to embody a lot of things.
Like
so
what?
it's not just the
I'll
long
go to that
weave.
part. What does she embody?
It's not just the long weave. It's the long nails.
The long nails.
too.
That's why I'm saying long
It's
nails. The
the
long eyelashes.
eyelashes.
Exactly.
No, but what I'm saying is there are people that have done long eyelashes before.
Okay,
like
okay,
it's not necessarily anything new. is what
Yes,
I'm-
yes.
It's just that her package
Is everything.
it's a lot going on.
And
It's a lot going on. She's tatted up,
and then she's then
and,
good.
and,
Exactly.
and then when she talks very very
so go
like,
exactly. And that's what I'm
plainly.
saying. So let's put it this way.
She isn't.
Let's
as-
not act like there's an image people expect. Even we still see it today. We see it with soccer players when you get tattoos. People start to complain. Look how Piers Morgan has been on Ryan Sterling's ass because he has a gun tattoo on his leg.
Ryan Sterling.
Raheem Sterling, he has a
he
gun on
does?
his leg, yeah, and Piers Morgan is talking about you're not a good role model. Why'd you have a gun on your leg? And he supposedly has it because his dad was killed by a gun or something like that. But they go out and look at Pogba every day. They're talking about his hairstyle. They're focusing on his hairstyle.
Do they
They still do it every time he changes his hairstyle. They're like, oh. But like, what do you want the man to do? This is the kind of person he is. He wants to change his hair every week and still ball. He's showing you that I can do both. But the problem is that the moment Pogba has a bad game,
Then
they now refer back to the hairstyle and the dancing.
They'll be like, he's too busy.
He's too busy
worrying
about
about his
his
hairstyle.
because they want this rough, unkempt. Like I'm so focused on the sports that I have nothing else going on. But we have a new age of people that are like, and that's what I was trying to say with the music industry in Nigeria. It's like you want to express yourself. So
Yeah.
Pogba is like, I can go dye my hair any color and do this and do a dance, but I can still give a world class performance. But unfortunately, the moment, and then again, black people are the ones who have these styles or culture or these looks. So some people try to make it be like, you see, here's another, like they want Pogba to have a low cut here, look smart. You know how Nigerians say look smart. Don't focus on anything else. But it doesn't work that way.
So again, it goes back to this whole idea of doing things that make you stand out, right? It goes
But is
because
it standing out
remember we're
or
talking
just
about
doing
it
things
earlier
that
about
is
how
you?
these rappers they either got to dye their hair.
But do you think Shakari is
to
going out of her way to put on the lashes and that's who she is, and she's like, I'm
Well,
going to.
I mean, to an extent, she is. She's actually applying those things, right?
Yes.
But I get what
Like,
you're
would she
saying.
apply it on a normal day to go outside on the street?
She probably would.
Exactly.
She probably would.
That's how I see it.
And I get what you're saying. So I guess the question becomes about how seriously should we take people that choose to express themselves in creative ways, right? Because that's really what it's about.
So
right?
we should take them as
People. And you're saying that it shouldn't matter.
Yes. So if Sha'Carri wants to wake up every day and spend extra time putting on lashes, long nails, and a colorful weave, and she's tatted up, and be like, yeah, that's fine.
Her performance,
as long as it's not affecting your performance. So if Pogba wakes up and says he wants to change his hair today, change tomorrow, learn a new dance and post on TikTok or whatever, again, as long as it's not affecting your performance. And
but now let me just play devil's advocate. Would you say that to an extent, sometimes people do these things just because that they want to stand out?
So again,
would you admit that to an extent,
but now,
they want to show this creative side? So would you also understand that when you do so much to stand out, but then you don't meet expectations of performance, you can see why people would be like, well, maybe you're spending too much time on your image,
but what's the
and
norm?
less time on
so the problem is, who defined what the norm is? Who told? And I'll stick to Pogba because before we get to Sha'Carri, because the reason I keep using it is because I watch more football. So than I've seen Sha'Carri. I know more about Pogba's situation.
Okay.
He is an African kid who plays for France, obviously.
Yeah.
And his character is this: I want to dance, I want to be the clown. Like when you ask Man U players who's the funniest in the locker or who did they like the most, it's Pogba. They always so it's not just show, but that's his character.
His personality.
His personality. But obviously, sometimes we mask our personality. When I go to work or when you're in the office, you mask who you are sometimes, because, when you're at work, see, if I'm saying I want to get a half sleeve, if you get a full sleeve sometimes, your office doesn't allow you, you have to cover it up, you have to mask. But one day you can decide and say, you know what, F it, I'm just going to come into office like this. And because I'm valuable enough, nothing's going to happen. Yes, that's me taking a conscious decision. Yes, that's me taking a conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm tired of masking it. I'm just going to go with myself. And yes, I know that I'll be the only one and I'll stand out. So yes, Pogba knows I'm going to give them this hairstyle today. He's going to be mad. But Pogba is not going out of his way, like out of his personality to, he's not like, he's not pretending to want this nice hairstyle. Okay. But he knows that once I get this nice hairstyle, people are going to see it tomorrow when I step on the field. Like he even posted before he does it, he'll put the PP and everything. So same thing with Sha'Carri. This is who I am. This black woman who's tatted up. I like long lashes, some of the nails are too long for me, but that's who she is. She likes the long nails and
you see that 100 meter.
But and she's like, I will wait. I'll.
You see how she was missing those people behind her.
Well, exactly. But guess what? When I am going to go and run, I've decided I'm not going to take it off.
Okay.
So that's her conscious decision.
So which brings
and I'm
me
going
to
still smoke your ass with it all on.
So Bobby.